What's up, everyone? It's your boy Terry speaking from mobile unit number 1. Check this out. Nothing. So here's the situation. The car turns over, as you heard. It doesn't start. The gauges, they all look normal. Every now and then, this car will start and it will stay on, it'll be fine. I'm not getting any code, so I'm gonna do a process of elimination. Okay, what could it possibly be? Now, you're probably saying, hey, Terry, it could be the fuel pump. True, but the car starts every now and then and it'll stay running. Chances of it being a fuel pump is very little. Hey, maybe it could be the ECM. See, I put that in the same category with the fuel pump. If it's either the ECM or the fuel pump, once it dies, it's pretty much a done deal. I guess there's rare occasions where, like it comes back, but chances are if it's your fuel pump or ECM, once they go, they go. Hey Terry, what about the fuse box? So I replaced the fuse box about a year ago, so I'm gonna gamble that it's not the fuse box. Hey, what about the ignition switch? That's exactly what we're gonna change today. Seems like most of these problems, some of the symptoms that I'm having point to a number of things, but what we wanna do is, a lot of them point to that ignition switch, and that is the easiest fix because you can replace it in 20 minutes. So that's the first thing we're gonna replace. So let's get to it. So I went to AutoZone and got one of these ignition switches. Now, I heard that is a common problem, and people even say you should even keep a couple of them in your car as you go along because it's just something that just happens all the time. Now, I had this truck since 2013, and this is the first time I'm swapping mine out. The ones from AutoZone, cool thing about that is that they have a lifetime warranty. So they must know something's up where they can, give you a lifetime warranty. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna get a couple of them and just, like I said, have one in there just in case because, sometimes what happens is problems don't come up until when the problem happens. Now it happens all the time. So if this is the culprit, this is a pretty easy fix. Let me show you. First thing you want to do, just about anytime you're working on the car, you want to disconnect the battery. The battery's disconnected. Now, you got this piece right here for steering wheel adjuster, right? To bring it down, bring it up. I usually keep mine down because I'm that type of guy. All right, plus I got long arms. And so this thing is really easy to remove. You just get a nice grip on it, pull it out. Pulls out just like that. 2 bolts under the steering column. All right, so you can just pull that out just like that. This thing, just pry it open. Boom, boom, and on the other side. And by pulling this down, now you have complete access to the switch, the ignition switch, which looks like this. Just like that. All right, so I'm gonna pull the old one out and see what we got. Here it is right here. Slides in, wiggle it just a little bit, and slide out. All right, but the first thing I gotta do is disconnect the connector, and it'll come right on out. All right, now here's the old one, and this is the new one. Now, you wanna make sure you look at the position of this little, we'll call it a cog, or whatever it's called, and you wanna put this one, the new one, in the same exact position. I'm gonna make a point of reference so I know where my start point is. You see what I did there? That line and the other line and the little blue mark. So if you're gonna count this one, that'll be 1, that goes away. 2 is right there on the blue line, and you wanna get the third one. The third one's right there at the center of the crease. You see that? So let's do it again. So the one disappears, 2, and the third one right there. Let's see what happens. Let's put this back up in there. And now also, what you might want to remember, when you pull this out, you see you're gonna have to release, there's a wire. Okay, this holds the wire in place. So before you can pull this out, don't just try to muscle it out. Take the wire, it's like maybe 3 or 4 wires that are in here, and just pull it out, all right? Remove them, and then this thing just drops right out, all right? So let's see what we got. Right here, these are those wires I was telling you about that you put back. You contain them with the clip. So let's try to, there it is. There we go. Push this back in. Hear that snap? That's good. Hear that snap? That's good. Put those wires back in that clip. Up in there. That's good. This back on. Let's check it out. Not going to rule out the fuse box, but the car didn't start for a couple days, so it's running now. So there you have it. Changing the ignition switch in the Trailblazer SS is just that easy, and it seems to have solved my problem here. But I'm looking at the clock on the outside on the phone. Time for me to head on off and continue to do these videos. Yeah, because I really enjoy them. I want to say thank you guys for all the love and support. And I'm going to get in the house because it's kind of hot out here. And I'll talk to you guys real soon. As always, be easy.